Nona. I'm a Torres Strait Islander, Bardu Island descent. I'm a Budalog, deep sea people. I was born in Karratha, Western Australia, but currently live in Tom Price. Off to Dampier to go out fishing, camping for a few nights. Go camping off East Laws. Why do I want to keep going back there? Because that's where we've been going for many, many years, and that's where we go hunting for turtle and dugong. Every now and then we'd go around to Enderby, down the other side of West Laws, but generally just go straight to the bay. There's no need to go out anywhere else. Well, this time will be 1 year since the passing of Dad on the 18th of August, so all these years Dad's been there and he won't be there this time, so yeah, it'll be emotional time for everyone. But it'll be good, everyone's together, spend time with each other. It's been one good thing about it. It's good because everyone's got families and kids now, so we'll teach them the ways of our culture, and yeah, we love doing those, go out fishing and camping and going out in the boat. My first childhood memories would be, I don't know, early in the morning I used to get a tap on the shoulder, and Dad and I used to disappear without anyone knowing, and we'd come back home with either a dugong or a turtle or an esky full of fish without Mum knowing, so yeah. My mum used to be all cut, but then she'd be happy once we got a good catch. So, yeah, no, it's good.
Oh, it was another holiday. All the ladies were out to play Bikini Beach volleyball. Yeah, I saw you in the corner. I thought I'd just come on over. I knew it was gonna be another lovely day. Well, I felt like getting high. I felt like getting high. I felt I was living a dream. I felt I was living a dream. So we hung around for a minute, watched the waves, and then you pushed me in it. Then I asked you if you wanted to get something to eat. You said you were on a diet, but when I bought something you took it and liked it, then took off and I chased you round and round the park. Well, I felt like getting high. I felt like getting high. I felt I was living a dream. I felt I was living a dream. I felt I was living a dream. I felt I was living a dream.
Well, my husband and I, we lived in Karratha. He was working for CMM at the time. and used to go out fishing. He knew from going out to Dampier and out onto the islands, East and West Lewis, they found that bay area. And back in those days, there wasn't many people going to that bay. From that day on, when he started going out there, he kept going there, so it became an area where the family always went. That's how we knew that area. Usually, like William had his father's boat, and it was a dinghy. And that dinghy, we couldn't really take our children out, so we decided to buy a big boat, which meant that we would take, when we go out, we would take our children with us and not leave them with anybody or even look for babysitters to have them for the day. So we felt, William, my husband, and I, both felt that it was important and it was good that we take them with us when we go out fishing. So we used to go out to Dampier and out to East and West Lewis, doing our fishing within that bay. So I remember taking the kids out, my husband and I, and we were all so excited when we first went out on that big boat. And thereafter, whenever we could, we were always out on that boat, out onto the islands. These trips, we taught the kids how to fish, we taught them how to make fire and how to pull it out and how to clean fish and gut, which normally they would run off the other way when we started gutting them. And William used to end up doing all the cleaning. But as the kids grew older, they had to learn how to cut, if they catch fish, that was one of the rules. If they catch fish, they had to learn how to clean as well.
Today before I started for my day, darkness held out still, looking forward for months before I went down to the sea. Another day, afterward I walked up on the beach, and today I never saw you. I hope that we might for the last time try communication. I am going to the sea. I will take you if you want to come. I am going to the sea. I will take you. Do you wanna come? Yeah, yeah.
When William gets a turtle, it would be just him and me. I'd be driving the boat and he'd be out the front, jumping in to spear turtle or dugong. So between me and him and the kids in the boat, we really had a good time. And the children learned basically watching their parents do all those things that we, would do at home in the Torres Strait. I believe that it's up to the parents to teach their children their culture and their heritage and where they come from, regardless of where they are born in Australia. It's up to the parents to teach them. And as for me and my husband, we made sure that our children had a taste of our culture, and we actually lived by it. Well, according to the Act, we are allowed, Torres Strait and Aboriginal people, to hunt their traditional food, providing that they don't sell for their own gain. It is for consumption only. I would say to the politicians that it is our food and they should really not stop us from eating or catching or killing turtle. It's not us they should be worried about. It's the big ships and the people and the big ships that drops the net that kills the sea life. The Torres Strait Islander people, they only take what they need for consumption. Now, when we used to go out fishing and we'd go and hunt for turtle or dugong, there was few people out there who would shout and carry on and say stuff, and we knew what they were saying because they knew what we were doing. And I found that, and we all found that that was very racist, because here they are telling us to stop doing what we're doing, stop, taking turtle or dugong, but these guys were going out fishing for big fish and stick the trophies up on the wall. They dry the big fish. Now, how could they say that when they go and do this for sport, and goodness knows what they do with the flesh? But as for us Torres Strait people, we eat the food that we take from the sea, and we only take what we need. So we did find people to be ignorant, and they discriminate against Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people. They would have mixed, I suppose, emotions about which side of, the area that they would go with, and that's purely because if they were raised here in Australia, of course they will learn the Australian way, and especially the environment they live in, and that means like go down to the shop, buy this and buy that off the shelf. And if they were to go the other way, the cultural way, it means that they go out hunting and they get their own food, and they do everything for themselves. They don't go out and it's lying on the shelf. They've got to go and catch it. Yes, it will be difficult for the ones that have been raised in the mainland. Not unless the parents have taught them some sort of culture and some sort of understanding, for them to understand that they are from there, and it's good to know about those things.
Probably my worst memory would be the time me, Crossfield and Dad went out hunting and chased a turtle, and I think Crossfield missed and Dad was standing up and I went to take off, and before I knew it, Dad boat nearly tipped over and lucky Dad fell in the water. So yeah, no, it's probably one of the worst memories. Nearly capsized in a little dinghy. My favourite memory probably would be the time I speared that turtle in the back on the shell, and I was pulling in the rope and Atte was there, and I was taking too long to jump down and get it, and before I knew it, Atte was there, and he was 79 years old, jumping down for turtle still. Atte came out on out Friday morning. Me and Nona set off at 6 o'clock to pick him up. And the first thing he wanted to do as soon as we got there was go out hunting. So me, him, and Nona went out, and I was a driver. Nona was jumping. When the dugongs eating, they pick up the dirt from when they eat the grass. And then before you know it, you'll see a couple pop up and slowly cruise over there. You either chase it or you can sneak up to it, spear it with the wap and tata. You chase it around, chase it, and as they're coming up, you gotta time it perfectly. As they're coming up, that's when you spear it. Wap's a spear. Spear the dugong with. Yeah, it's a traditional way of hunting. That was Iona's first time going out turtle hunting, and he got 2, so no, he's pretty proud of himself, getting 2 turtles. Yeah, up there was proud of him too. I was proud of him. It was his first time with me, so that was good. Well, my first memory was just, it was food, so yeah, it didn't bother me in any way when we cut up the turtle. Yeah, I will be taking out my kids there because Balin loves going out in the boat, and he was always there with Dad and I and up there. Any chance he could come out, so. And Sasha as well. Love going out, and Karis. We get our own dinghy, so yeah. Yeah, Balin knows, yeah, you got to keep clear of the rope, because I remember one time when I think Jarrell came out with us, he was telling him what to do, like stay clear of the rope. So no, he's learnt from a young age how to hunt and what to do and what not to do. So yeah, I was that old when I used to go out with Dad. About 1.5, 2. Now, Dad was he's a good man, really good dad. Taught me everything he knew. Yeah, I was really close. Because we always, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'll make it a regular thing, come out and invite all the family. Seaman. There's a seaman, as he tells everyone.
Darkness held out still.
another holiday. All the ladies were out to play. Bikini Beach volleyball. Yeah, I saw you in the corner. I thought I'd just come on over. I knew it was gonna be another lovely day. Well, it felt like getting high. I felt like getting high. I felt I was living a dream. I felt I was living a dream. So we hung around for a minute, watched the waves and then you pushed me in it. Then I asked you if you wanted to get something to eat. You said you were on a diet, but when I bought something you took it and liked it. Then took off and I chased you round and round. Well, it felt like getting high. Dreams are made for winners, so I asked her out for dinner. She said yes to me.
At the boat, cruising with a beer, Toon's cranked up. Not even in his driver's seat, just like waving to her.
It's a first. And I've got to say, when I first came here in '93, I was the only Nona here. Before the rest of the family came in.
We followed!
I still got an old photo. I took all my nephews and nieces when they were little. I took them up to Southern Bridge and they're sitting there with these big hard hats that are probably 3 sizes too big for little heads. And I never imagined that those little rats would be working for Rio.
So high, baby, so high, baby, so high, baby. Now such amazing feelings coming over me now. Imagine if we spent many days forever imitating each other's fantasies together. Not on chores, put the box on simple. We can be like this, stay with randomly make a snap.
Yeah, up there, went up there.
Put your body in positions, make it to you back with slack resistance.
Right?
I'm doing that.
We'll have to go for it again. Must have switched up when the chair fell.
The chair cracked more like it under my weight.
Sorry, dude. We'll have to. Those last 2 questions we'll have to answer again.
All right.